Hey, this is Matt from InvestiQuant. Today is Monday, August 23, 2021. This morning we saw the markets gap up, and it has been a gap and go scenario since. We opened right near what is now the low of the day, and we have pushed higher pretty much the entire session. Getting a little bit of a pullback now as I record this video, but it has been up and away all day today as we have traded the S&P here in this top left chart. And what we're going to be looking at this afternoon is a follow-up on the study we did this morning. We looked at what had happened with the overnight price action in this morning's study for the Daily IQ. And we're going to go ahead and update that and apply it to the afternoon session and see what it has led to as we approach the close. So we're going to be using a 3 p.m. Eastern Time entry. It'll be based upon getting long at 3 and exiting at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time. And the way we described this morning's price action was based upon the overnight filters. And what we said was the overnight open near the low of the session for the overnight session. So in the overnight filters, I can come in here and select overnight open versus overnight range equals next to the overnight open was in the bottom 25% of the overnight range. So that means the open is near the low of the overnight session. And then it closed in the top 25% of the overnight range. So that's how the overnight session played out. It's been very similar so far in the regular trading hours price action that's taken place. And we're going to add that to this study as well. We're going to say that since the open, we've had the same type of pattern take place where the open is right near the lows. So I'm going to describe that in the post-open filters, saying the open is in the bottom 25% of the intraday range. We're looking at the intraday range now, not the overnight like we looked in that prior category. And then we're going to go to where is the intraday close versus the intraday range. And this intraday close is referencing the price as of the time of entry. And I've set the entry time for this study to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So I'm going to say it is in the top 25% of the intraday range. And we'll have to confirm this at 3 p.m. We don't know where it's going to be at 3 p.m. because that is in the future right now. But we are currently trading right near the highs. So there's a good chance that that's going to be true at 3 o'clock. All right, so now we've got all of the price action here that I wanted included in this study. And the other aspects from the study this morning was based upon being above a 200-day simple moving average. So let me go to the indicators. I'm going to add that back, above a 200-day simple moving average. And then lastly, this was specifically looking at what had happened on Mondays. So a strong start to the week. I'm going to go ahead and hit equals here next to Monday, add that to the test, and now I can click view results. All right, here we go. These are the results based upon entering the market long at 3 p.m., exiting at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time when it is a Monday and you've got a strong start to the week that started in the overnight session and has carried through into the regular trading hours. So the open of the overnight session was near the lows. The overnight session closed right at the highs, and then that pattern has repeated itself in the regular trading hours as well, where the open is near the lows, and at 3 p.m. you're trading near the highs of the session. This is taking place above a 200-day simple moving average. So we've got 24 samples here in the S&P to look at, and this is dating back to 2003. And of those 24 samples, it looks like 2 out of 3 of them have continued higher in that last hour and 15 minutes or so of trading. So that's got a 67% win rate. The average win and average loss are very similar in size. So not seeing really any difference whatsoever there. But more often than not, it has continued higher into the close. And that was the same thing that we saw there at this morning's study, was the open was likely to continue higher. And we're seeing that it has carried through until the end of the day here as well. So hopefully you found that helpful. Good luck the rest of the day, and we will see you next time.